your pride. Show me your greatness.
Alright, what's happening, Flebs? We're here with another cross-banless duel. As usual, every set / every format, whenever a new big deck comes out, we always test out the new stuff. So starting up straight off the bat here, we've got me piloting Kozmo on the right. That's not a Dragon's Ravine, that's a proxied up island. And I get Maxied off of the destruction of Forerunner, and I special summon a Walker. There's going to be a few proxies in this game, so yeah, that blank card there is a Walker. So I just summon out a Walker from the deck.
Is there any reason it's not a tin can?
I have. That's a good point.
Set monster seems a bit odd, especially for Kozmo.
Yeah, I mean, like I hard drew all my chickens, so.
Or best deck.
Yeah, so I just set one here.
I think this is the inherently flawed thing about this deck. Well, I think not necessarily like as a deck, but more like against the matchup. Because with Dragon Rulers, like everything works with it. You know, there's no like bad cards. I don't think in that deck. Whereas like with this, it's like you have like you've drawn your fucking avatars and shit. So you just more cards you can't play.
It's more so the Maxis kind of like triggered me right now.
But I think the huge issue is like you weren't in a losing position if you just put a tin can on board, because if you if you get run over by this Crimson Blader, you're locked out for a turn. But if you had like a Dark Destroyer, he wouldn't have been able to get over your board this turn, and you'd be pretty safe.
Because like does Landwalker have to pop a face-up Kozmo, right?
Yeah, I actually I'm trying to think. Like, I have no idea why I went into the Walker here. I think it's because I have like Cosmojo here. This is a severe misplay just right off the bat. I have no idea why. I don't know what was going on. Like, that's really strange. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry viewers. I fucked up. I've dishonored the Cosmo family.
I mean, Crimson Blader says next turn, right? Like, it's not this turn, so you can still summon.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Jordan like severely misplays here because of the fact that yeah, like I have a set card, so obviously like he should be anticipating that it's Cosmojo, and then so he just summons Blader rather than like, you know, trying to force out the back row with a Dracosac and then summon the Blader, which probably would have won him the game outright at that point.
On board in this situation because he can't.
Also, this proxy here, it's Skull Servant Lady in white. That's Dart Lady. Yeah.
Because he's gonna end. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna end here.
No, this is still main phase 1.
He decides to keep going?
Yeah, why not?
Why is it still main phase 1 if you Cosmojo the Blader?
Because he targeted my Walker with a Big Eye, so I chained the Cosmojo.
Oh, right, okay. That's weird. Yeah, that's a very interesting order of plays.
No, I know, we've both like started off really bad here. I have no idea why the fuck I didn't go into Tin Can, like, that's so confusing.
At least you have the opportunity to do Tin Can now.
I think this is going into my main phase 1 here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so, yeah, okay, so I summon a normal summon Strawman, and then Strawman effect, special Forerunner, attack for some damage, and then end phase, Forerunner gets destroyed. And now I'm just, I go into double Lady here, thinking that, you know, I can just, like, just negate 2 of his ruler summons. And I think I might have something in my hand as protection. Okay, so I have double Cosmoton in my hand. Yeah, that's double Cosmoton in my hand.
I think the better thing to do this turn particularly would have been, because 2 ladies is not enough to negate Dragon Rulers, because there's 4 effects, and then there's all the baby ones.
Yep.
So you 2 ladies isn't enough to stop them. Whereas if you went into a tin can, you'd have a chance to get a Dark Destroyer or like actually a big ship that they can't get over.
Just something a bit more reactionary, yeah.
There's no
I feel
more.
like the main issue you weren't really presenting a threat with any of your advantage. So you were doing all these things, but the ladies weren't really committing your advantage. Well, if you just like got into Dark Destroyer, like he would have had to gone like super neg to even attempt to get over that.
So the issue as well is the fact that when you discard a baby, that can't attack that turn. So it's like I feel like I'm safe at that point. I'm not sure. I think it might have something to do with his grave setup, and might be something to do with like no access to big rulers at that point. Maybe that's why I went into double lady. I really can't remember my. Yeah. So yeah, he summons out Blaster here, and then he tries. Cause I remember this being really successful, like at the time, like when I played this earlier, and it made sense at the time because I'm pretty sure like he ends his turn like not doing much, and I still have like ladies up. I think it's because he had limited access to big rulers. That's why I thought double lady was good.
Because even in this situation here, he can still make like a Draco sack by just like any rank 7 and run over your lady without any threat because you can't negate it yet.
Yeah, that's that's a thing.
So
I'm not sure like why the tin can at the start didn't happen. Like that would have put me so far ahead. I think, especially if I just actually just hit the Dart Destroyer. I'm not sure like what was going on there. Yeah. So anyway, he's thinking for a while, deciding like what rank 7 to go for. I'm pretty sure that Boulder's Redox, sorry, was specialed by its effect rather than a baby. But that Blaster was special by a baby, so he can't just like run that over just now. And that set like chicken is just there like the entire time as well. I'm pretty sure.
An interesting board versus rulers, I think, would be with like Walker Lady. It's like obviously they can't go into the battle phase to like bait out the lady, like to try and remove it because of the Walker. So they have to like basically make an XYZ or a Synchro in main phase 1 to try and bait out the lady. And I think that's what would be an interesting board, like not just like Dart Destroyer. Obviously, like Dart Destroyer just presents like an inherent problem for that deck anyway. But like, say they did actually have a better like extra deck, just like a Lady Walker board in the deck that's mainly about boss monsters and just like XYZ for removal. Shows like how the game changed.
Is there any reason you didn't use Lady to negate the Dracozac effect to summon 2 tokens?
I'm not sure.
It's not really presenting much of a threat, I guess, but it would be just a free.
Because it's main phase 2, and it's like I don't know. I guess
yeah,
I'm not
pop stuff if you don't negate.
Yeah, exactly. Like I completely forgot that he could like pop the field spell.
Yeah, that's quite big.
And that's just put you really far behind now.
Yep, I know. That second Draco sack should have been. Oh, the first Draco sack probably should have negated the effect to special summon.
Did you actually use Lady that turn then at all? Then, like
the second one,
you used it earlier on.
One of them got used. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You might have used it, but it might not have been obvious on the video.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but. Well, anyway, I can't remember what I top deck here, but I think it was a decent top deck. And I have Double Town in my hand, which, I mean, isn't great when you only have a Forerunner banished. And that Garunix actually ended up being pretty useful here, being set there, because he popped my field and then the Garunix got a Garunix, and like having a level 3 on the field is like really cool. So I shuffle it. Oh, I'm pretty sure I top deck into a Walker here, so I'm able to just get Forerunner, I think, and shuffle it away for a draw. I can't remember what I got.
Oh, so now the tin can comes out.
Oh, right, yeah. So I don't know what got destroyed there to bring back the tin can.
And what made you decide to run 2 of the level 3 chickens, even though the level?
It's Jordan's build again.
I mean, I think like even in my build, I would still play 2 chickens.
But you don't.
You're never gonna normal summon like more than one of them at a time anyway. So like in a game, so the idea is just to have a bit of variety, and Yaksha actually has a relevant effect.
Yeah.
I guess so, but I mean, like I just think the level 3 thing is more important than Yaksha's effect.
Yeah, but you still have that. So the only hands you're compensating for is a hand of like E-Telly and then like Sword Troopers, and them hands don't do anything anyway. Like just by running 2 Gurnix doesn't actually impact your deck at all because you're still going to search the level 3.
Is there any reason the Walker's in attack position as opposed to defense position?
Yeah, it probably should just be in defense, but I didn't think of it as much of a big deal, I guess, at that point. But anyway, so I ended up bringing Levier out and stuff like that and doing shit with Tin Can, finally using that Tin Can. I guess I probably somehow completely forgot Tin Can's existence in this duel. Sorry, guys watching, I'm not a Kozmo player. So this first game isn't the greatest representation. But anyway, I tin cannon. I hit that Dart Destroyer, which was pretty cool.
Good.
And then he hand destructions me, so I'm forced to like chain and bring out the Dart Destroyer, and then just like draw like. I think I discarded a Kozmo turn, it must have been, or something to draw into. And yeah, so he's got his double Dracosack combo, and yeah, it's a Kozmo turn up, not an island, so
He still needs a way to get over your board, which isn't that easy.
yeah, I mean, like, despite like the severe misplay at the start, like I've still managed to like come back to a decent situation with the Dart Destroyer, because that in itself is obviously like really big. All right, yeah. So here he goes. He Dracosack pops itself to pop a token, and then uses Dark Hole. So in that situation, I had Kozmo Town up. So when he activates Dark Hole, I could have used Walker to pop my town. So that's why he Dracosack popped itself to pop my Kozmo Town, just so he could Dark Hole the field.
But nothing's really changed, right?
What?
Nothing's necessarily changed because you'll still have access to a Dark Destroyer, a pilot, and then he still has to get over like an untargetable 3k beat stick.
Yeah, because I still get to search out the Dart Destroyer, and I float into Slip Strawman.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna mention that the slip shouldn't have been in attack mode, but you changed it, so that's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to catch on to how to play this match. Like, exactly, like Dragon Ruler expert. I never played during this time, so I'm not.
I mean, in this particular situation, you could have just tagged out your Strawman first and popped the Dracosack so you wouldn't have the tokens.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because
like, I don't, like, yeah, I probably should have just popped like the Dracosack on someone, but like, I mean, what am I really like trying to like stop? Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't.
For the
You're
actual
saying
problem
that-
card.
Because we know that you have Dark Destroyer in your hand, and he can't get over Dark Destroyer unless he has, let's say, an Armory Arm equipped to something.
Yeah, exactly. So
Those
like
three
at this
tokens.
stage in game one, like I actually don't know like what his actual out to a Dart Destroyer is. So I'm assuming like summoning Dracosack is fine. So I just let that go through. You know, I'm not gonna care too much about the tokens. And then obviously it becomes apparent later on that he can search the tuner to search Armory. I didn't even know that was a card until like he made it. So
If you denied him the tokens this entire game, it would have been okay.
yeah, I think it would have been okay. So he attacks into Slip Rider here.
Should not use this effect.
No.
I'm kind of confused right
Yeah,
now.
fair enough. Just, I guess you don't want a card.
Did I not float my Slip Rider?
No, it's just there. It's not banished. It's just in the grave.
How many targets do I have any pilots left? So
Maybe it's
confused.
dead, but bloody hell.
It's-
He has an emptiness face down.
The proxy of the armory arm.
Yeah, it's a proxied Armory Arm.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, so he double emptinesses me here. So I normal summon Stormtrooper, I try to bring back Witch, so he emptinesses it, and then I chain Stormtrooper to Special Dart Destroyer from my hand, and then he chains the second emptiness. So now I'm staring down Emptiness, Armory Arm, it's Dracosack with the Dart Destroyer, so I have
that's
nothing I can do there. Yep, I drew
So
Levier
it's
for turn
probably
there,
just a
didn't shuffle my
misplay.
deck. Yeah, so that was two big misplays that lost me that game there. But don't worry, it gets better. I start learning how to play this deck properly as we go on.
I mean, at least you didn't blind alert to nothing.
No. Probably would have had to like refilm that match if I did that. So I can't remember what my hand is here.
Is that Cosmotown Double Dark Hole? Like, are they on the board?
Oh no, that's the double alert.
That's double
Oh,
alert.
so you did
Oh,
it right
right.
this time. So, like, the tin can was correct this time.
Yeah. I finally like learn how to play this deck. Yeah, so he maxes me again with Fire King Island. As you can see, I Fire King Island, pop my Slip Rider. So I'm like, okay, I guess I just go into Tin Can. And I get Dart Destroyer off it, I set one. So I guess I'm in a better situation. This fucking asshole's just looking over, blocking the camera there. Forget to take the chicken out the deck, obviously, because who needs, like, don't actually want to draw it. Yep, so he Monster Reborns my Dart Lady, and I just chain call the Haunted to it.
Gross.
John get really upset here because I used Call of the Haunted, and it's like, well, you should be expecting it.
So you're a deck list.
Like that's why it's funny, because it's like he built this deck, you know.
I don't understand his logic for running Cosmojo in here, though.
Yeah.
You can tell he's not a Kozmo player. He's not thought about it.
Like, in terms of like quality, like dueling, like that first game was terrible, but it gets better. Usually I would have Danny pilot the cross banless duels, but he was drunk, like severely drunk.
Wow.
Brad.
Hello.
So thoughts on Duel? You suck, Nadir. Okay.
I mean, everything's been quite standard. I mean, like the other guys have been,
Have you used
Saying
Have you used Dark Lady yet?
No, because he brought out those rulers with the babies, so I don't think there's a reason to negate.
I mean, at this point in time, like, get your search, but you should probably tag out for Destroyer now, because if one of those is emptiness, you lose.
Oh yeah, I do that. I just use my search first.
Do you summon 2 rulers and pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure why. I can't really see the graveyard properly, but I don't know if he just didn't have other ruler access or why he didn't overlay.
Why did you pick a Delta Shuttle?
Because I already have Dart Destroyer in my hand, and I'm not actually sure.
I mean, him having emptiness set shouldn't really be an issue then, really. I mean, like...
Yeah, it's not. So yeah, in phase here, I summon out the Dart Destroyer and pop the Radox. And...
Did you have nothing else in your hand to OTK him with?
Nope. I'm not sure what's in my hand at this point. As you can see, I'm setting a chicken, so I mean, that's...
You searched a Delta Shuttle for some reason, instead of like a legitimate pilot, for example, Sword Troopers, which would have gotten you back to something like Strawman into an actual play.
Well, I revealed like 2 good things. Like, I think it was like Forerunner and Lady, I think I revealed, or something like that. And then I wasn't sure what the third thing should be.
Yeah, because if you got a Troopers, it probably would have been an OTK in this situation.
Well, the thing is, like, I had no idea of the fact that, like... Well, I mean, I knew I could reveal pilots, but, like, I didn't think, like, there's ever a point to reveal a pilot.
And did you draw both chickens?
Oh, yeah. So the reason I didn't use Island there is because I do have 2 chickens in this game. 'Cause I remember, like, after this game, John's like, oh, why didn't you, like, do anything? I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, so he scoops it up, 'cause I have double Dart Destroyer, and...
Okay.
That's game 2, so 1 each at this point, and... Yeah. Starting up game 3, Gold Sark Tidal.
I can see like how emptiness is a massive feature in this match. Like, because obviously, if he just forces you to summon Dart Destroyers just with emptinesses and attacking over your guys repeatedly, and then he eventually whittles down your resources to the point where you can just arm emptiness here, that's just game over.
Yeah, like every
Seriously,
duel
just
has been like a
to that.
complete grind.
Yeah.
What did you just draw really poorly, or why did you show him your hand just now?
Because my hand at this point is Farm Girl, Call of the Haunted, Kozmo Town, Strawman, and I think Island. Yeah, so
Well,
Island.
at least you've got Town.
Yeah, no, like, yeah.
Saves it.
Something like that, I think. So he's doing standard Dragon Ruler stuff with tokens.
It's ruler stuff.
Yeah, so he's discarded 2 babies at this point. Red
Is there a
and blue.
reason he put the Draco Sack in attack position?
Is it you in battle positions? Chill out. Oh my god.
Yeah, like that actually that ends up being really bad for him as well. Like really clutch.
Because you can crash ships into that.
Yeah. So
Hello.
obviously, like, you know, haven't obviously like taken this into
It's like
consideration.
the only thing you've noted the entire match.
No, I've noted other misplays, but I just think
Yeah, it's a
that-
joke, Jerry. / Jay.
Even in real life, can't understand.
I mean, we're not a masters of the ruler versus Kozmo match, so we're both playing like quite badly and doing weird plays. Oh, I top deck reasoning, which is pretty cool.
What does he call?
Oh, wait, reasoning? Okay.
I think he calls 8. I'm sure he calls 8.
But 8's such a bad number. 5 is probably more.
Yeah, but like, what's 5 gonna hit?
But 8 can become 5.
Yeah,
I
but
guess-
like 8, there's more 5s than there are 8s in this deck.
But what's 5 gonna do though?
gets him. He gets like the best thing he can get is Dark Lady, but he also gets him like a flow with Slip Rider.
Yeah, so I normal summon Strawman. I hit the Stormtrooper off the thing. And yeah, this is where the battle position thing became really big. So I think, is that Kozmo Town in the graveyard? Or I think the field spell is slightly off screen here, so it's hard to see. I think I have a Kozmo Town. So I managed to draw into like the one ship, and thankfully I ended with like double tin can here, so it's like really, really big. And I set two, so I set my call and my Cosmojo. So that really terrible hand ended up being fucking nuts just because he like put his thing in attack mode. So I reveal, I think the first time I revealed Dark Destroyer, Forerunner, and Witch off the first tin can. The second tin can I revealed Dark Destroyer, Walker, and Shuttle. I need to stop revealing Shuttle. That card sucks.
Shuttle.
I know, that card sucks.
You love picking Shuttle.
It's like, I don't like.
You just literally run it for the combo. Like,
Are you
it's
gonna
not an
take
actual
out
good ship.
a tin can now? Because you can't take out double tin can later.
Do I?
You have to take it out this turn, or else
Let's see. Let's see if I don't play terribly.
Like you have to take it out.
Here comes.
Let's watch. Natty or misplay?
Here comes. Oh, I tag out Strawman.
Take out
Wow.
the straw man.
Fucking genius.
What a boss.
Oh, and then he max sees it, and then I still don't tag out the tin can.
Or madman.
What are you doing, bro?
Okay, like apparently I forgot that like you can only use the tag out once per turn. So in his turn, what you're gonna see is I'll probably end up using tin can twice to tag out, forgetting that like
Whoa, you're so cool.
So anyway, cause Dracosac forcing out the back row.
Wait, why didn't you banish a ruler or something, or some other fodder?
Because I forgot Cosmojo can be used on the graveyard.
Be fucking sick when he tries to like activate it, the effect, and then you just Cosmojo out.
Oh, like chaining it? Well, yeah, but he's forcing it with the Dracosac pop.
Oh, alright.
I mean, at least you went into a walker, which gets to protect your field.
Yeah. So as you can see, the quality of play starts improving like throughout the duel. Yeah, and I have Call the Haunted set Tara with a Dark Destroyer in the graveyard, so I'm kind of good
Do
position.
you have a field? Didn't you say you have a Kozmo Town?
I thought I did. Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Dark Hole on double tin can and Walker. So Walker, the ruling here on Walker is that you can't use it to protect your field from Dark Hole or Raigeki.
Unless you have Talon on board.
Yeah. So I think he's already had his battle phase at this stage, so I just bring out Sword Trooper, and it means I can just bring out Witch from my graveyard on my turn. And I still have Call the Haunted as well. So I think I'm in a good position.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, why didn't you chain it?
I'm under Maxi.
But the fact is, you have unrecoverable Dark Destroyers in your graveyard.
I only have one in my graveyard.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you drew the other one, right?
I hit one off Tin Can, and I might have another one drawn. But yeah, I'm under Max C here, so I don't know if it's kind of hard to see from the video, I guess. But I get Max C'd quite a lot through, so maybe that's why I do like some awkward plays. So I choose not to use the Call of the Haunted. They would have got the pop and stuff, but then like that's giving him 2 extra draws. I don't think that's worth it. But in main phase 2, arguably, that could be a thing. Because like he just does, like, he literally just has an open field. So maybe I probably should have like Call the Haunted, bring back Dart Destroyer, pop his thing, Dart Destroyer dies, get like Tin Can. Oh wait, no, both Tin Cans have been used at this stage, so
Probably a straw man or something like that to apply.
yeah. So I could have done something like that, like, and just didn't care about draws and just give him like 3 draws and.
Because you probably had game that turn, because he used Blaster already, and then he used a few other Dragon Rulers.
Oh, he's so he hasn't used Raidox at this point. So in main phase 2, he's still summoning out dragons. He searches stream. He summons out Raidox and attack. So I'm assuming he's going to overlay. Oh wait, no, this is main phase 1, I guess. Yeah. So tag out, summon Dart Destroyer, and he gets another draw. I'm really down on advantage here.
Yeah.
Just from that Dark Hole was like really big. Apparently board wipes are still kind of decent.
I mean, you do float really well under board wipes anyway. It's just the fact that he has max C, so to limit what you want to do.
Yeah. Someone's out Tempest, someone's out, what's his face? Walls up with Dracosack tokens. I really can't do much here, like, just staring down this. Like, it's like this is the thing, like, you would expect, like, oh, you're Kozmo, Dart Destroyer, like, you just win, right? But, like, you get put in situations like this, where it's like, what, okay, I can attack a token and pass, you know? And, like, he can just, like, grind, like, so well until he finally gets an out.
You get so many options, though, once you see town.
I mean...
Oh, so if you look at my hand there, it's Farm Girl Island.
Island, yeah.
So it's like, what do I do here? Like, I actually end up passing just because of the fact that I think to myself, okay, I might as well just let him have 4 used up zones so he can't overlay. And then that, if he does need to overlay, like, you know, that ends up forcing him to do awkward plays like Dracosack pop, like, a different token, tribute a token to pop another token just to, like, overlay. So it's like, I end up just passing here. Like, there's no point in, like, attacking over anything.
I mean, with Island, you probably could have gotten over his entire field. Like, maybe pop your Dark Destroyer, get a Strawman get something back.
I don't have Dart Destroyer. I have Farm Girl.
On the field.
No, in your hand, you had a field spell.
I have Island Farm Girl in my hand.
Yeah, but if you use Island to pop your on-field Destroyer.
Can you pop your own field?
Yeah, Island says on-field or in hand.
Oh my god.
So if you pop the Dark Destroyer, you could build a massive board, like, right after.
Yep, that's yeah. Definitely. So that's the thing. I guess I just assumed that Island was a hand only. Comments on my terrible play, Elliot.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, at least you haven't lost yet.
No,
That's the spirit.
that's the spirit. Yep. So he summons his what's it called? Armory Arm. Armory
So
Arm.
you hard drew the Flamvol guard.
No, I think he searched it last turn or something like that. I don't know. Probably hard drew it. Not Monster Reborn as well. So it means he's
What
going.
was in your hand at this point?
Lady.
Farm Girl
wow.
Island. Yep. So he Monster Reborn's Lady. Dracosack gets to attack over my Dart Destroyer, negate the Dart Destroyer, effect a special summon, and then kill me. So
Yeah. Okay.
that's on to game 3, I think.
So it's not like you didn't have plays.
Oh, that was game 3.
Yeah, so like if I was aware of the fact Island can pop your field as well, like that would have been like a way better turn, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I would have like been able to summon Farm Girl as well, overlay into Levy, or like wow, like just thinking about it, like I would have had insane like plays that turn. But yeah, so sorry viewers, I had no idea Island pops field as well. I thought it was just hand.
The potential when you can actually read your cards.
Yep. What cards? It's Dragon's Ravine. I can't read that. Okay. Anyway.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
Wait.
so this is the first time. Oh wait, no. So yeah, I summon out Farm Girl, summon out Dart Destroyer, pop itself, get Strawman get Tin Can get Dart Destroyer. And I have Call the Haunted set here, so it's like I could just sit on like a Dart Destroyer, but I end up tagging into another Tin Can with Dart Destroyer popping itself.
What? Why?
Because I have Kozmo time to recur my Dart Destroyers next turn. I have Call the Haunted for the Dart Destroyer in the graveyard, so I'm under the impression I kind of don't really need to worry too much about like dying and stuff.
You have a guaranteed Dark Destroyer in hand.
I think you were in like the exact same position. You're just basically deck thinning and risking the fact that you might not get the Dart Destroyer again.
And once again, you get the Delta Shuttle, which
God damn.
The proc.
The thing about it is, in this matchup, if Dark Destroyer is really important, if he has a blaster, he can just pop your Call of the Haunted. And yeah, Dark Destroyer floats, but then you don't have an on-field Dark Destroyer, which is quite different.
Well, my mind here is like we're both like playing decks that just grind and float really well, so it's like I can and will get my Dart Destroyer next turn. So like I don't really need to worry about like Dart Destroyer like being like inaccessible.
It's inaccessible if he draws like Emptiness or something to lock you out.
Yeah, I guess, but didn't claim to be good, Jerry. We're still learning this deck, okay? I've
It's
never played
make
Kozmo,
fun of
let
people.
alone like the new deck.
But the funny thing is, you make fun of people for being bad at for being Cosmo players and stuff.
No, I make fun of people for building
Oh.
Kozmo badly. I know how to build Kozmo, I just don't know how to play it.
Oh, the irony.
Wait, this is game 3?
4.
Oh, I think it's game 3, yeah.
Game 4.
It's 4.
Is it? Oh, okay. Were we that far ahead? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so anyway, he summons Dracosac and I call for Dark Destroyer. Popping it. I can't remember what the reasoning was for popping it at this stage. Because it's... oh yeah, because like I was thinking, yeah, so he makes Dracosac and then he forces out the Call of the Haunted anyway, so it's like, okay, I might as well just bring out Dark Destroyer now.
Wait, did you just pop? What did you pop just now?
The Dracosac...
Oh, you popped the Dracosac? Okay.
Yeah.
He can still pop it right now.
Yeah,
And then just lock you out of the game if
he has emptiness, yeah.
Is that what's gonna happen?
I can't remember.
Because that would be really sad.
This game is really, really good. It goes down to like the intense points here.
To the wire.
Hits.
To the wire, was it, Nadir? Going down to the wire, mate.
Writings on the wall.
So
normal.
the title can attack, right?
No.
You tagged into a Delta shot.
What's your problem, mate? It's the best one.
Sprung.
And once again, he puts it in attack mode.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, he learned.
He learned.
He go and learn.
But I
Jerry,
think it's
battle
a,
position master Jan.
Jordan's a fast
it's a
learner.
mistake to put Tempest on the field because you can crash Walker into it. It's 2/4 versus 2/4.
Yep.
Like he should have left a different ruler.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and he's maxed me again, as you can see, he draws there.
Okay.
So this is like super triggering because I'm getting maxed like every fucking turn. Sacred. Oh, so he Sacred Swords away the Tempest.
Okay.
And before like top deck that from the maxi. Oh, there we go. Like Monster Reborn on my Witch. Super Rejuve in the end phase for 6. Or 4, is it?
Crazy.
Wait. Oh, he's discarding those.
Yeah. Alright, so Delta Shuttle effect on Witch.
Yep. Send a troopers.
Yeah, send Trooper. Getting better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Progressively through these games. Probably should have like recorded more games and then like actually had like the best ones to represent it. Because like the first game was like clearly a warm-up for like both of us, but...
Did he let it go through or not?
What, the shuttle effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you would just crash. Yeah.
So I tag out for Dark Destroyer to pop thingy.
Is it game?
I attack. No, I attack with FarfaYGO and I search Kozmojo here because I don't have another Dark Destroyer because they're
This
all
is
back.
the problem I was telling you about. Like, because turn 1 you were so aggressive. with it.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So if turn 1 I didn't do that, I probably would have won here from Multi King.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Lesson learned, Nadir. Don't get too aggressive.
So yeah, I'm thinking I put Lady on the table, but like I realized Mojo's probably better. So I can just Mojo away any sort of out he might have to Dark Destroyer.
What else do you have in your hand right now?
I think a second Cosmo Town. Yep, so a second Cosmo Town to get back another Dark Destroyer.
Why don't you do that main phase 1 to win?
Good point, Cherry. So I have Dark Destroyer, Mojo, and a random, I think, at this point. So this is why we have you here, guys, so you guys can like catch the
Make fun
optimal
of you.
plays. Yeah, that as well. Radox effect to reborn the Dracosac.
And then tribute yourself to pop something on the board.
Yep, pop Mojo.
I mean, did you chain it?
Yeah.
What did you banish?
It's a random ruler, I think.
You probably should have banished Redox, because he's already used it this turn.
Well, exactly. So what would be the point in banishing it?
Because he doesn't get the effect, it's once per turn. So if he's used Redox, banishing Redox means he doesn't get a search for Redox.
Well, that'd be like a better resource play if you just wanted to deny him that color, but you can't guarantee that he doesn't have that color elsewhere. But if you banished a different color, that'd turn that color off for the turn potentially.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. What do you mean, Jerry? Like, he's used Redox that turn, so he can't special it. So why would I banish it? Because it's dead that turn. It's just a blank card in the graveyard at that stage. Why would I mojo it?
No. Because technically you get value out of the sense that, like, in a future turn, he can't access Redox anymore because you've already banished the Redox. Oh, but it doesn't matter because he has, like, 3 Redox in his graveyard anyway right now.
You're tripping balls, mate.
Balls?
Balls.
So, Witch hits the field here from Dart Destroyer destroying itself somehow.
Why did you destroy Dark Destroyer? Your one saving grace?
I'm not sure how Dart Destroyer got destroyed here.
You popped it with your Cosmojo.
Oh yeah,
If you pop the shuttle, you would still have a 3k non-targetable beat stick on the board.
Yeah, but
he just loves shuttle.
More like shuttle loves him.
Shuttle turbo.
Gotta get the mad little shuttle.
Because this game should have been yours in so many ways. Like,
I could have won last turn, yeah. I think it was because I'm able to negate a different color with Witch, and then it means he can't actually attack anything I do. Oh yeah, it's because I have another Dart Destroyer. That's why. So now, yeah, so I end with Witch, Dart Destroyer. That was the plan all along. See, Jerry?
Okay.
Got there in the end.
I mean, you could have ended with double Dark Destroyer and a Witch, but
yeah, but the thing is, like, Dart Destroyer Witch is keep calling it Witch. Dart Destroyer Lady's probably better because it's going to be able to stop Blaster getting the tuner.
No, the argument is this board could have been the exact same board, but the Delta Shot would have been a DD.
A DD?
Yeah.
How would the Delta Shot have been a DD? You don't mean it
because that's what you pop to get the Farm Girl to then banish for the DD.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
But instead,
wait, no, Shuttle can't float into Witch.
The Witch was already on board.
No, the Witch came from a pop Dart Destroyer.
I swear it was the other way
Witch
around.
wasn't really good against Dark Destroyer. I mean, against Dragon Rollers either.
Yeah.
I thought you'd have figured that out by game 4 or whatever.
No, it's because he's got so many colors switched off at this point. So the only one left would be Blaster to get the tuner. So I figure like Witch.
Use Shuttle to reduce the attack.
Yeah.
Does Jordan run Stardust in his deck?
I think so.
Because that's a good out to Witch.
It's game.
So I don't know if you noticed, but he's got one card left in his deck from constantly maxing me and rejuving.
Okay. Why don't you just pass and win? Like
this is my turn here. So he summoned Blaster and passed, and I'm using cards. Stormtrooper effect.
If he has one card, you could just do nothing and pass, because with a Blaster on board that's going back to his hand, he can't summon any rulers, so he's locked himself out.
I mean, this is like the final turn. Like, we're both really low. Like, I'm in my main phase 1. Like, this is obviously like our last turn each, you know.
You're not forced to do anything though. So, I mean, you could win this turn, but like you're not forced to. You win anyway.
Yeah, like arguably I could have just like passed and like let him get locked under thingy, but I feel like I can go for a game because Stormtrooper can dodge the Scarecrow. But then I do some terrible maths and realize like that's actually not enough because I thought like he would be forced to stop the Trooper, but yeah, misplaced for days. So this would have been a lot better, like if we had played better. So yeah, I end with a Dart Destroyer in hand and a Mojo. So he heavy storms.
I mean, you could have just banished something, but
yeah, I end up chaining it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't play Wicked Witch, was annoying, so I have to get out Strawman. I banished the red.
I mean, at this point in time, you could have went to a Walker by popping your Dark Destroyer, because you have one in hand, right? So if you went into a Walker, your whole board... Oh, well, not. Do you have a... No, you don't have a town. Wait, how do you not have a town? Where did your town go?
It got heavy stormed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
and then he dark calls me. I float into Slip Rider and Walker. He specials out all his colors. Double Big Eye, steal my guys.
Oh my god.
Normal summon the Tuner, make Black Rose, tap for game.
Did you just... But you lost a game that you could have won twice.
I know, right?
Come, face me. Give in to your pride. Show me your